We still at it, baby. LJ TV press conference. I'm here with
Rayon Henry.
Sean Coulon.
He played for Harrell. He played for Willie Hall. And they both playing in the championship this Saturday, baby. Right here at Joe Brown, I think for 1 o'clock, 78-year-old championship. Tell me how you feel about playing against Willie Hall and what you gonna do to him.
It feel good. It feel like they got a slow hand dog that we about to kill that. They can't block us one-on-one.
Straight up, straight up. I know you heard what he said, they can't block him one-on-one. How you feel about that?
I feel like we're going to beat them, and we got to do our jobs. We got to play hard.
That's what I'm talking about. Tell me what coach been talking about going into this week of practice, getting ready for the championship. Tell me exactly what coach been telling you.
He's been telling me, if y'all lose or make a mistake, just do it all over again, and don't get down on yourself.
That's right. That's a great answer, man. That's a great answer. I know Coach Wimp been letting you know how he feel. What Coach Wimp been talking about?
Coach Wimp be talking about discipline. Discipline gonna win this game.
That's right. Hey, TV, we still at this press conference right here for the North Sea Championship game. I'm sitting here with the big boys, 13 and 14-year-old division. I got P-Train Gang in the building. I got Who Make That Noise. Them Cup boys is in the building right here. This the championship game. Fellas, what's your name over there, big man?
Khalil Payne Jr.
What position you play?
Play D-tackle and center.
Quincy Curran, quarterback.
My guy right there.
John Mosley, quarterback, running back, safety.
Ooh, you play all them positions out there? Yeah. So you know Big B heard that, right? So you know Big B. You know he play quarterback. That's a quarterback sitting right here. John King. Huh?
That's a nice snack.
That's a nice snack, right there. I like that answer. John King. I've been watching you since you've been a young kid, man. You always been a great player. But you was at running back. Now you're playing quarterback. Kind of talk about that transition Coach Cubby made with you to kind of get the season rolling.
It's just a switch for the team, like just to adjust to the defensive scheme they got. You know, just to like switch it up. So like we don't want to like keep the same thing for every team.
Right. Now, John Keem, you know them Cup boys was in championship 2 years ago, and they lost to these boys over here sitting to my left. So how you feel about bringing some redemption back to the cutoff, man?
Well, like everybody been doubting us this year, so like we've been working hard, playing hard, and like we really deserve the championship.
Yeah, I did say redemption. I did say that because they're trying to bring some of that back to the cutoff. Q, you already know I'm one of your biggest fans, man. I love you at the quarterback position. What motivates you every day to go out there and just be a leader and just be a tough quarterback out there on the field?
What motivates me is me knowing that I got to do everything I can for me and my team to win. And my favorite player, Cam Newton, he inspired me to do what's best for me to do.
That's a great answer. Big B, I love your swag in the middle, big man. I remember seeing you at Birmingham Stadium personally, and you was having a lot of fun out there. I mean, I just like your swag, how you sitting here just ready to play football. Seems like you ready for the game today, Big B. What you gonna do? You gonna smash heads out there? What you gonna do out there?
You know what I do. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I do.
That what you do, big dog? What high school I ain't gonna say what high school you intend on going to, but what school you looking at going to as far as the style of plays? I know you a big man. You like to play in that middle. You like to eat. Kind of talk about this situation for me.
I think Carl has the best D-lineman coaches. Okay. In my opinion.
All right. And I know the D-line over there, Coach Noel Ellis, he's going to love that answer right there. Now, this is Pontchartrain game right here. Y'all got 3 teams in the championship, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and y'all, of course, y'all 13 and 14. If y'all come up short, you know, I mean, y'all the big boys, so y'all the example. So y'all definitely got to play hard. So y'all using that for motivation for y'all little brothers?
Ain't no coming up short.
We're not coming up short. This the first time in history they've been in the championship with us, so we're going to do what we got to do for all 3 of us to win the championship.
Oh. Now, John Keem, I know you sitting here solo dolo, so I ain't going to throw you in that water like that. But talk about some of your defensive warriors. Drop some names for me. Who going to be hitting hard on that defense?
Well, first off, we got Joshua Randall, we got Aaron Anderson, we got Torrey Wilson, and we got Julius Riley.
What about my boy Big Terrence Thompson? I like Big Terrence.
Oh, yeah, Terrence, like, he comes out the ball with a lot of pursuit, and he make good plays.
John Keem, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You are a weapon. These Big B is he over there licking his child because he ready to put some paws on you. I know you got some moves in store for him. This is my last question for you, big dog. How bad you want to win this championship Saturday against Pontchartrain Patriots?
Well, I want to win it really bad because it's my last year playing. Like I ain't had a championship since I got the cutoff. Right. Like it'll really mean a lot to me.
I like that answer, John King. The cutoff really deserves a championship. Shout out to the 78-year-old Coach Will for winning that championship D2. And I mean, it seems like Pontchartrain Gang is always in the championship. So is this just another walk in the park, or you really want this one?
I really want this one.
Go ahead.
What's the question?
I said, this is like a regular walk in the park for Punch Train. It seems like y'all always in the championship. How much does this championship really mean to Punch Train, personally for you as just a young man yourself? How bad you want it?
It means everything. Like, the whole P Train look up and like, just think of coming home short. How did it feel? How did it look? Mm-hmm. I ain't never been shorted in a championship a day in my life. Why start now?
Mm-hmm. I like Big B, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. LJTV, how y'all doing out there? We live from Gurn and Brown Gym. I'm right here with Delja Max. What's your name, man?
AJ.
Say it again.
AJ.
AJ, we doing the press conference with these kids for their championship game coming up this Saturday at Joe Brown Park. Norman versus Willie Hall, right? Norman versus the Willie Hall Panthers. Delja, how you feel about playing against the Willie Hall Panthers, man?
I feel good, and my team be working on offense and defense and blocking and running the ball up the field.
That's a great answer, man. And how you feel about going against the Norman Wildcats, AJ?
Because that my team be working hard to run the ball and on defense they be making tackles.
Say, bro, I think y'all been ranked, if I'm not mistaken, in the top 5 all year, those Willie Hall Panthers for 5- and 6-year-old. How you feel about just being ranked and about being the #1 team in the 5- and 6-year-old division sometime during the week?
I feel happy about it because we could be a top winner and we could win all the championships.
Now that's a great answer. Delja, last week you had a terrific run against the Milne Raiders to score that touchdown. How you felt about this running over them boys like that during that game?
My team was blocking good, and I had a good touchdown.
You had a good touchdown. So we got championship coming up. You know what that means, right? That means go home with it or go home without it. And Nard is giving out rings. You want a ring? You want a ring, Delja? Yes. Tell me how bad you want that ring. How you feel about playing against Willie Hall? What you gonna do to him?
I feel happy playing against Willie Hall because we get to beat them in a championship.
That's right. That's right. What you got to say about what Delja just said?
I'm gonna beat him and we go beat him and we go tackle all them people.
That's what I'm talking about.
All the running backs.
That's what I'm talking about. Last question, guys. Wait a minute, it's not a question. Give a shout out to some of your teammates. Call out some names of your teammates right quick.
Ronnie and Malik and Jaron and Ed, and that's all my running backs.
That's all your running back? Delja, what about you? Call out some of your teammates' names for me, man. Give them some love.
Kaja, Logan Love, Jamal and Drew.
LJTV, we back. 9 and 10-year-old, the D1 championship game. This is the best game, I think, in the whole city right here. I got Pontchartrain versus Norman Wildcats. #1 versus #2. If you ain't at Joe Brown and Saturday, you sleep out here. Let me introduce the kids to you right quick. Tell them your name, man.
My name is Christian Pritchett.
Kristen Doyle.
And that's the Pontchartrain Patriots over here. That's P-Train game. Who we got down here?
Tyrone Wilson. Matthias Lee.
Key Jones. Arsenio Bolts.
Now, the first question, I'm going to go ahead on to the Norman Wildcats. The #1 team in D1 9 and 10-year-old division. Key Jones at quarterback. How you feel about going against them Pontchartrain Patriots, fam?
I feel good.
You feel good? What about you, Matthias? You came back off injury. They got you at linebacker. I heard you had a terrific game last week on defense. How you feel about going out there and smashing these boys' heads sitting to my left, man?
Well, it feels good to be in the championship.
Feel good to be in the championship? Arsenio, what's up, babe? You're a coach's son, so I know you got a lot to say. Talk about that defense and what you going to do to Christian Pritchett and them come Saturday.
Lock them down. Do what I always do.
Lock them down straight up. Let me get down here to the Tyrone Duplessis nominee, MVP nominee, Baby T, Tyrone Wilson Jr. Baby T, you know they got eyes on you, man. What you going to do them boys?
I'm going to kill them.
Just like that. You just going to kill them. They going to be the tackle, you said?
No.
Just like that? Y'all heard what they said on that side, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go to you first. What you got to say about that, man?
Smash and defense win ball games.
Ooh, defense win championships, but I like that answer right there. What you got to say about that? Because they over here sniggering on the side like it's a game. How you feel?
I feel good. That defense going to lock all that down. They ain't going to get nothing.
Right. Let's talk about what coach been going over at practice week. What's the strategy been? Not to give out y'all business and give out the plays, but what coach been telling you about leading to the championship game?
We were talking about how to focus on defense, but we getting a little bit players in our offense on how to like move the ball around.
Straight up. Posture Train gang, they like to say gang, you hear me? And we ain't mean it in the band way. We talking about just putting young kids together and going out there and playing football. What coach been talking about leading them to the championship game? Because this is it. Either go home with it or go home without it. So how you feel? You want to go home with it, right? Tell me, what coach been talking about?
Offense gotta block, defense the defensive line gotta come. We gotta watch the outside.
That's a great answer.
Wrap tackles.
You sound like coach been talking to you a lot. So I'm gonna go back over here for a second. Fellas, 36-6 last week against Harrell. Really? That's how y'all feel? That's how y'all feel? So tell me this. Well, how many points y'all gonna score this week?
40.
40? How many points y'all gonna score, Keith?
40.
So all y'all, it's 40 across the board right here. 70? Oh Lord, you going hard. But look, the Harrell team was pretty tough. But these boys right here ain't no joke. This is the championship game. Either go home with it or go home without it. Tyrone, I'm going to go back to you for the last question, my brother. What y'all been talking about this week? And what coach been talking about this week going to this championship game? Because it's very important that y'all be real disciplined. What coach been talking about?
To go hard, make sure we focus, and make sure we win and get the trophy.
You think Wildcat Nation going to be in the building? I mean, that Red's supposed to be in the building. Wildcat Nation going to be in the building?
Yeah. Of course.
What about P-Train gang? They going to be in the building?
Yeah.
Look, for the 9 and 10-year-old division championship game at Joe Brown, I think this game starts for 2 o'clock if I'm not mistaken, right? 12:30. 12:30? If you ain't at Joe Brown, you sleep. This is going to be probably the best game of the Saturday afternoon. I promise you, 9 and 10-year-old division, #1 Normal Wildcats, #2 Ponce Train Patriots. Fellas, put the L up for me one time. Say LJTV. One love, baby, one love. LJTV, we are back. We still at the press conference, 11 and 12-year-old division. I was told to call this the game of the decade. You hear what I'm talking about, the game of the decade? I got 2 undefeated teams sitting right here. Ponce Train Patriots, the Harrell Rams, #1 versus #2. I got the machine on this side, Cortez Williams. I got the Herb Tyler nominee to my right here, Kamani Simmons. Come on, I'm gonna start off with y'all because y'all ranked #1. Ponce Train Patriots been holding in a lot of backlash with y'all because they've been ranked #2 all season and they want that top spot. How you feel about that?
I feel like they ain't getting it from us.
Straight up.
We the better team and we're gonna show that on the field.
Straight up. Now, I like Scooter, I like Kevin Marion III, but kind of talk about your role on a team as a leader. How you get your boys motivated every day at practice, keep them focused and keep them disciplined?
Gotta make sure they being quiet. Make sure that when we're in a circle, nobody talking. And like all captains got to do their job.
That's right. That's a great answer, Kamani. Cortez, you P-Train gang all day, babe. I already know you probably been playing for them since you been a little boy, huh? Yeah. 7, 8 years old. You were playing for Ponce Train when you were 7 and 8? No, we'll get into that later. Kind of talk about how you feel about this championship game and going up against the #1 team, the Harrell Rams.
I feel like we should be #1, and I feel great about the championship because it's gonna show everybody how I play, and I could get scouts and stuff for being a good high school.
That's right. That's right, because let me tell you something. I heard on defense you was a machine. You was non-stop, middle linebacker, hitting everything moving. What's your motivation to go out there and play football like this so hard?
It's about the team. Like, there's no I in team.
That's right.
So everything I do, the team vibe off of that.
That's right. That's right. Who y'all played last week? What the score was, if you remember?
We played Digby.
Y'all played Digby?
It was 26-6.
26-6. Now, Ponce Train game been opening up. I call y'all the P-Train King donut shop because y'all been putting zeros on the board against everybody y'all play. Defensive coordinator, I think it's Coach Glenn, right?
Yes.
What Coach Glenn talk about that practice to get that whole defense just hitting hard like that?
He just tell us what to do, and if we do the job, we just do the job.
That's right. That's right.
Like, we play hard, we work hard at practice, and it shows up in the game.
That's right. Now, Kamani, you play offense, so I know you're the quarterback, so I know you ain't on the defensive side of the ball. But talk to us about what you tell your defense out there when you want that ball back, so offense go back out there and put some points on the board.
Tell my defense, catch a pick or make a fumble, and the offense gonna do the job for you.
That's right. Now, I know Coach Rodnick probably hands-on with you every day because, you know, he's a head coach. But kind of talk about the other coaches on the team and what's the role they give you, what's the role they play to give you motivation every day besides Coach Rodnick?
Every day for the game, Coach Glenn put me to the side, tell me to stay cool, stay calm, and do what I do on the field. Coach Derek tell me it's game time, it's crunch time, and I got to show that I'm the best nominee for the Herb Tyler Award.
I love that answer. Your brother plays for Carl. Your dad was a great football player. Kind of talk about how it feels just to make him proud to go out there and what he means to you by being in your life every day for motivation.
It feels good because like he pushed me every day at home on schoolwork too. Like it's just not about football. It's about what you do academically too.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Kind of talk about how your mom would just be on you, because I heard she ain't nothing nice. So what goes on with at home right there? What moms talk about a lot?
Doing chores, my schoolwork, and a lot of other stuff.
That's a great answer, man. Hey, bro, this is the game of the decade. Number 1 versus number 2, the Harrell round with the Pontchartrain Patriots, Coach Rodney, Coach Ray. What more you want? Make sure you at Joe Brown Stadium. If you're not there, you asleep. Fellas, give him the L right quick for me. Say LJTV. LJTV. One love, baby. One love. Ain't no use around here.